Hi, I'm Mary Lou, and I'd like to recommend some books that I've been reading lately and some other books that I would like to put on my reading list. The first thing that I read is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. And for this one, you will have to put it on hold because I think it's on a lot of the reading lists right now and on the bestseller lists. But this is about a woman in 1714 France named ADDIE, who her parents are going to force her to marry a widower with children, and she doesn't want to. So she prays to any god who will listen to her, but unfortunately the person who answers her prayer is, basically the devil. So she sells her soul, trades her soul, and unfortunately it doesn't work out the way she was hoping, because what he does is curses her to live forever and never age, but no one can ever remember meeting her. So it's really a good book, and I enjoyed it. Like I say, you'll probably have to put it on hold because there are some lists, but in the meantime, I have some other books that you can read. Life After Life by Kate Atkinson. Said it in 1910 England, Ursula Todd is born, and before she can even take a breath, she dies. And then she's born again. And then she dies in different ways and is born again and again and again. And as it goes on, she realizes that something is happening, but nobody believes her or understands what else is going on, and she's not sure what is happening to her either. But this is a really interesting book. She goes through, she gets a little bit older every time, and she is able to change some things that happen. But of course, when she changes one thing, something else happens. So she kind of, changes some things in history, but there are other repercussions that happen as a result of it. There is a sequel to it. I have not read it. It's called A God in Ruins, and this is actually from the point of view of her younger brother, Teddy. So I would like to this is the audio that I have here, I'd either like to listen to it or read it, and I'm not sure if it's similar to Life After Life, but it's definitely the same family. A book that I read a while back by David Levithan is called Every Day. This is actually a book for young adults, but I read a lot of young adult books, and a lot of them are very good. So with this one, every day, a person named A, the letter A, wakes up and has to figure out who they are and where they are. Could be male, could be female, could be anything. They have no idea. So this is how this person makes their way in their life. They just wake up every morning being someone different. There are 2 sequels to it. One is called Another Day. The other one is called Someday, and there is actually a digital-only version called 6 Earlier Days that takes place before this one right here. So you'll have to download that one. There also are, like I say, there are the 2 sequels to it. And then I have not read this, but I think it's going to be next on my reading list. Levithan's Every Day makes me think of The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, and a character named Aiden in the book must find Evelyn's murderer, and every day Evelyn dies again. There is a gathering at an old house, and the link between this one and the Levithan and this one is that every day Aiden wakes up as a different person, a different guest at the house. So this one has more of a mystery slant, but I really like some of the reviews that people wrote on the back. Delilah S. Dawson says, Agatha Christie meets Downton Abbey with a splash of red wine and Twin Peaks. So, if you think you'd like something like this, I think this kind of ties in with the theme I have going on here, and you might want to read this as well. I know it's definitely on my list.